Hey everybody, video here for you today. We're going to go back to ancient Peru for one more video. I did two videos on Peru yesterday, including this one, Ancient Yenu, up over 13,000 feet. I want to thank my subs who commented on that video. Got a lot of nice comments, but today we're going to go down to a place that is quite spectacular, and I only found out about this place maybe a week ago or so when I was snooping around. It's right down here, and it's called Waqrapukara. Here is where the ruins of Wakrapukara are located, and I had only seen this on lists, and I had no idea how spectacular it was. But you get an idea of the setting here, up very high, but you really don't appreciate it until you see some pics. So why don't we go look around? Here is a look at Wakrapukara. Very cool place here. There is stonework all through here. Stairways. This is just a very stunning, cool place. And Waqrapukara comes from the words that mean horned fortress. So that is very cool. This is a site that rivals any in Peru as far as beauty and location. On Google Earth, you really can't see that natural feature. It's a little distorted. But there are other ruins in the area. There are terraces, other things. It's a very cool place to look around on Google Earth. But let's take a look from this view over here. Here is one website I will leave below. Waqrapukara, the most incredible Inca site you've never heard of. And there is a look from the distance here. Let's just read a little. It says, move over Machu Picchu. Waqrapukara is an epic Inca site that sees hardly any tourists and is most definitely worth the trek. The distinctive rock, which is covered in ruins, is more than dramatic. The towering stone is perfectly nestled in a river valley surrounded by pronounced cliffs. This hidden gem site is still gaining popularity as it was only just recognized as a natural heritage site in 2017. But I guess they attribute this to the Inca. Is there some older stonework in here? Well, I have seen some hints of it. But no matter who built this, quite an incredible place. It says, to really savor this place, plan on an adventurous overnight hike. It's quite easy to reach Wakrapukara Archaeological Park from Cusco. Trek high into the Andes Mountains, like as in over 13,000 feet, to catch those literal breathtaking first glances of the hilltop fortress. So this place is at an altitude over 13,000 feet. Just like Yenu, what was the reason they were building at such high altitudes? Was it because they were closer to the heavens or the gods or flooding, or what is the story with these building sites at such high altitudes? Leave your thoughts below. One thing that came to my mind's eye is this natural feature up here kind of reminded me a little bit about the natural features above Machu Picchu. I just thought I'd mention that. There are quite a few videos on this place, but none from people I am familiar with. But if you like using Google Earth, this is one cool area to check out. There is plenty of Inca walls and other ruins right in this immediate area. I'm just not sure we know a lot about this site yet. Here is kind of a panoramic shot with the ruins in the distance there. Here is a look at the Horned Fortress. Please leave your thoughts below on what that might mean. Not sure if we have an original name for this place. But here is some steps leading up to this high altitude ancient site. And there is some stonework looking out at the ruins up there. Seems the stonework is all over this area. Here is another website I will leave below. Waqrapukara, Peru. More spectacular than Machu Picchu. Well, I think they're both pretty cool. But there is another look at the stone ruins along the pathway up to this site here. It says there's no way anyone could accuse the ancient Inca site of Waqrapukara, Cusco, of being overvisited. In fact, most people have never even heard of this place. Hear the words Inca fortress and Peru in the same sentence, and you probably think of Machu Picchu, the world-famous citadel, and the UNESCO World Heritage Site. It says not many people realize that aside from Machu Picchu, there are a handful of these lesser-known enigmatic alternatives in the Cusco region in southern Peru. One of the best of these is Waqrapukara, an awe-inspiring archaeological monument perched high in the mountain peaks above the Apurimac River. Waqrapukara in Peru has only recently been discovered. It was only made a natural cultural heritage site as recently as 2017. A lot of websites refer to this place up here as a fortress. I don't know, to me it feels a little bit more like some sort of shrine or monument. Leave your thoughts below, but you see out there in the distance there is some terracing. There is stonework all around this place. I think it is a massive complex, and there are stone ruins all around here. But here you see the formations up at the top. This is just very interesting. Get your mind going. But ancient cultures looked at natural features as sacred, and surely that's what they were doing at this place. This is another one of those sites that just kind of baffles the mind. Building at high altitude. Some pretty impressive stonework here. Seems we may have a couple different kinds, but this is just a fascinating place, and I'm glad I looked into it. Whoever built this place, it has a pretty special feel to it, and I can't get over how they just built the stonework up so high right into the side of this natural feature here. Very cool place, set in a spectacular setting. Now here we are down on the outcropping, just down from the Horned Fortress. There is some stonework down here. Inca stonework, most likely. But I was looking for some older, larger stuff, and this just gave me a little hint of it maybe. I don't know. But that is a look at Waqrapukara. Well, I think I'm going to wrap this one up. That is a site I'm glad I documented, a site that maybe some of you have never even heard of. But this might gain in popularity as time goes on. Spectacular Waqrapukara. That is another high altitude ancient place in Peru. Very fascinating, spectacular scenery. Seems to have it all down here. Not many people visit here, but it seems like it's quite the trek to get there. That is ancient Peru. Hope you thought that was cool, and you all have a very nice day.